semifinals begin tomorrow and continue Friday.
Let's dive into that CFP tomorrow night. 3 of the 4 remaining college football playoff teams are seeking their first national championship by the AP or coaches poll. The lone outlier here, of course, is Miami, which is seeking its 6th national title, but its first since 2001. So, which of these final 4 teams do we believe has the best story? And let's remind everyone we have an Indiana Hoosier grad at the desk, okay? Louis Riddick, go ahead. You can go first.
Yeah, I think for me, Shae, it really is. It's Ole Miss. How could that not be the best story considering everything that this program has been through over the past month, with the departure of Coach Kiffin down to LSU. Look, I don't think we can really quantify just how disruptive this entire process had the potential to be to these young men who, quite honestly, knew that they had a special team, in particular when Trinidad Chambliss took over for this football team and started to show that Trinidad-type magic that he has shown all throughout the football season. And they really thought that they were on a collision course with destiny in terms of them being a team that was going to obviously be, one of the top 12 teams in the country and be able to play for it all. And then it all gets torn apart potentially because Lane figures out, or rather comes to the conclusion that he would have a better chance long-term winning a national title at some other place, that being LSU, rather than at Ole Miss. That could have totally torn this team apart. They could have totally splintered. The coaching staff splintered. The locker room had got kids so distracted to the point where they couldn't play up to their potential. But it hasn't. As a matter of fact, it's galvanized them. It has made Pete Golding kind of like rise to the top in terms of his leadership style, his ability to really connect with the football team, to settle down the troops, to kind of keep everyone together in terms of the coaching staff that is left there, the football players that are left there, and really put together a game plan along with Charlie Weiss Jr. that allows them to then go out and play some of the best football that they played all season long. And I saw this team twice this year. I saw them twice. I've talked to Trinidad Chambliss. I know Lane, and I like Lane a lot. I really do. I really respect Pete Golding. Charlie Weiss Jr., what he's doing right now, basically splitting his time between LSU, the future, trying to help Lane build a program down there, but stay loyal to the kid who he discovered. Charlie Weiss Jr. discovered Trinidad Chambliss on the internet. By just literally scrolling the internet, scrolling Twitter, and wound up finding out about this kid who was hitting the transfer portal from Ferris State, who looked like someone who would fit perfectly into the system that he was running down there, and they get him to Ole Miss, and the rest is history. Charlie Weiss feels indebted to that young man, feels indebted to this football team, and wants to help them maintain some kind of order and give them the best possible chance to pull off the kind of story and the kind of feat that no one thinks that they could do. I don't think anyone thought that they would be at this point. No one thought that they were going to wind up beating Georgia after coming so close to beating them during the regular season. And now they're going up against a Miami Hurricane team that I can tell you what, Mario Cristobal has got a monster down there in Coral Gables. An absolute monster that he's put together. And if Ole Miss can pull that off and get to the national title game and win it all, this is storybook type of stuff. It's absolute storybook type of stuff. Because this was not supposed to succeed with the way the turmoil hit this football team late in the season. This was not supposed to happen, and it's happening. And I think that's the kind of thing that everyone can kind of wrap their arms around and be motivated by.
Before you speak, I just want to say for the purposes of the debate show, Louis Riddick, I love you. You think you slick. What you're doing is called filibustering in politics. You talk so damn long, you don't give us a chance to come at you. You're being slick, but I got something to get at you about. But I ain't going to let you get away with it. I'll be back at you in a second. Go ahead, dog.
2 quickies on me. First off, for me. And I wanted to say this, and you guys will agree. Sean McDonough's play-by-play of the Ole Miss game, and then Tirico Sunday night with the Pittsburgh game is the 2 best play-by-play stories that I have heard this year in dramatic fashion. Agreed. McDonough was superb, and Tirico hit all the unbelievable right notes. I wanted to throw that out there. I think there's 2 answers to this, and since Lewis took 40 minutes for the first one, I'll take 2 minutes for the second one. I think Indiana's a good story, too. Indiana hasn't done anything since 1967 when they won the Rose Bowl. Indiana, of course, has got the Heisman Trophy. Cignetti came out of James Madison. He's making $11 million a year. He deserves every penny. Indiana football? Are you kidding me? I know Lee Corso did a great job when he was there a long time ago, but still, nobody thought this. Indiana? Indiana's got a chance to win a national championship? IU football? that couldn't put 20,000 in a stadium there not so long ago? I mean, the SEC, Ole Miss has had some runs in the SEC. They won a championship in 60. Archie played there. Eli played there. I mean, Indiana's had nobody. And the fact that Indiana, and I think they're going to win, and I think Miami's going to win, but Indiana, with Mendoza and that defense, oh, my goodness. I think there's two answers. Lewis took the first one. I'll take the second one. Indiana's a tremendous story here, too, if they win a championship. Stevie?
I respectfully disagree with both of y'all.
Oh.
Let me explain. I get it. I shouldn't say, let me take it back. I shouldn't say disagree. They're both great stories. I know that, especially with Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin and everything that has happened and all of that stuff. I got it. Me, I'm fascinated with Miami. That's why. Let me tell you why. They got 5 national championships. 83, 85, 87. I'm sorry, 83, 87, 89, 91, and I think 2001. You had Ohio State winning the national title. If Indiana does it, that's 3 years in a row. You got a Big Ten team winning the national title. It's about the Big Ten. Miami, with the ACC not being seen in the same light as others. Miami comes onto the scene with my man playmaker Michael Irvin on the sideline, with Ray Lewis on the sideline, with Ed Reed, Edgerrin James, and these brothers, reminding you of what college football was like when Nebraska with Osborne and those brothers was doing their thing, when Jimmy Johnson and them was there. Just the allure of college football. I understand as an individual story, you can look at Ole Miss with Lane Kiffin. I understand with Indiana, both of y'all, especially you, Shae. I get it. Signetti is the real deal. Mendoza, my man Gus Johnson, best call of the year. Mendoza against Penn State. Best call of the year. My man Gus Johnson, no question about it. Call of the year. You understand? I mean, you see it online. Mendoza in trouble. I mean, it was beautiful. Just beautiful. All of that stuff is great. That's one team. What Miami would do, if they win, all of a sudden the floodgates open. Nostalgia from the past. It's come to the forefront now. And on top of it all, they ain't an SEC or a Big Ten team. They coming from the ACC. It's like, okay, all right, this is getting interesting. Now, instead of talking about 12 teams in the playoffs, you might go 16. You might go, I had Ryan Day on my show a couple of weeks ago before they lost, obviously. Ryan Day came on the show. He's a proponent not only of Notre Dame coming to the Big Ten, he's also a proponent of more teams being in the playoffs. I'm saying it's like it's getting interesting now. And if you got a team from outside the SEC or the Big Ten that wins a championship, all of a sudden that playoff picture becomes even more compelling. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, hold on. I need a minute.
It's
here.
yours.
Where do you have a house? Where do you live again?
It's
Miami.
Undisclosed
this
location.
Dude is laying out all the flash and the glitz.
Not in Omaha.
College football so great when all these stars are on the sideline. Indiana had the worst record in college football ever.
Right.
They've lost more games than anyone ever. Think about what sport you love, baseball. You take the worst team you've ever seen, and all of a sudden they're about to win a championship. Ever. If this was Alabama, you guys would be telling me it's the best football team you have ever watched in your entire life.
We wouldn't say it was the best story.
What?
We wouldn't say. I'm saying we wouldn't say it's the best story.
Oh, if it was Alabama,
Right,
sure.
right. We wouldn't say it's the best story.
But you took a team that had more losses than anyone else in college football and is now on the brink of a championship, and not just a championship, dominating very good teams.
Well, you know what? Will you take off your IU pom-poms?
Listen to me. I went to Indiana. I embarrassingly went to one football game. No one went to these games. No one cared.
Okay.
I went to every college basketball game, so everyone relax. I'm a sports fan. But I went to one my senior year. We played Purdue. We rushed the field after we beat Purdue. Who cares? Like, this is a completely different ball game now with Indiana being this juggernaut. And on top of that, this cat's done it in 2 years. These coaches get 4 years.
Nobody's saying it's a bad story. It's a very good story. Shae, you're right. It's a great story. But don't act like everybody else don't have a point here. I mean, you got to look at the big picture. You're being selfish because you love Indiana.
You're being selfish because you love Miami.
I have that, for the purposes of this show, it's called an undisclosed tropical location. That's what it's called. That's what we go roll with that. But I'm telling you.
We play the maracas when you're down there.
How about that? Go ahead, Lewis.
No, I mean, look, Ole Miss lost their head coach. Their football team was thrown into disarray. I mean, you've seen what has happened in some of these other schools right now. I mean, Oregon is losing players right now people who are hitting the transfer portal in the middle of their playoff run. Who's to say that Ole Miss's players couldn't have started defecting and basically hitting the portal, and it could have blew everything apart? The fact that this football team is staying together, and as a matter of fact is even playing even better right now, I think is a huge story, especially in this day and age of the transfer portal and NIL, where players go, hey, look, whatever's good for me is good for me. To hell with the whole team concept. This team is showing you exactly what team is all about. And if they were to reach the college football final and win it, I think it's unprecedented.
Okay, fine. That might be a greater story. Would you at least concede what I said about Miami and the impact it would have on college football if they were to win?
No question.
That's all I'm saying.
No question.
And I think that's the biggest story.
There's no question. No question about that.
If that happens, a bigger story for college football.
College football's good when Miami is good.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance. Don't speak, let them